Oh, wait, sorry. Hey guys, we're here at VIR, and here with Luke McGrew, and we were doing some lead follow.
Hold on, stop. You're gonna say I'm Alan Patton.
He got nervous. He got nervous pretending to be me.
Gets nervous under pressure.
Hey guys, this is Alan Patton. A pretty good day today at VIR. We're back here testing with the C8 Z51. We ran out of brake pads. I've been working out a lot lately, and my legs are kind of strong, and I just hit the pedal too hard.
I'm buff.
Yeah, whatever gym I use, they're pretty good.
Your gym is a skid mark on the underpants of society.
Hey guys, Alan Patton here at VIR. We're doing a track day with the bros. Luke McGrew, we had a rolling time of 52. With the brake issues, we were able to run a 201.00 flat. But I think we're gonna go for after that predictive tomorrow. Probably run a 52 or maybe even a low 51. So we're gonna see how it goes.
We're gonna go for it.
Excellent.
All right, hey, what's going on, guys? You might be wondering why I am sitting in my living room and not at the racetrack. So unfortunately, I had a little mishap with Microsoft OneDrive. All of my YouTube content that I shot over the past month unfortunately got deleted.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So yeah, we're just gonna kind of wing it, walk you guys through this VIR weekend, and then also Barber. Speaking of Barber, if you guys could go right now to the comment section. Itty, come on. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, if you guys could go to the comment section, let me know what your lap time predictions are for Barber Motorsports Park with the stockish C8 Z51, you know, basic track prep, supercar 3R tire. Let me know what you think. Just all the likes, comments, subscriptions, that really helps me a lot, really means a lot that you guys have been so supportive and everything. The positive feedback's really been great, so thank you guys. Yeah, if you like content like this, please consider subscribing and following along. It really helps me a lot. Trying to do it more with the C8 and then more with other cars, and you know, kind of just dude, kind of have a wide variety of content. Come here. So this video will be kind of our first outing with the car. The whole premise behind this video in particular is going to be fastest sub $80,000 MSRP car at VIR. We know that the quickest lap we could find was the Chevy engineers. Bill Wise drove a ZL1 1LE and ended up doing a 155.5, which is extremely fast. Honestly, had no idea what the Z51's capable of. I didn't think it would be anywhere close to that, but still had, you know, kind of that lofty goal in mind. Day one, we kind of wanted to see what it'd do on the stock rubber. I feel like the Z51 didn't really get a fair shake in some of the YouTube tests and, you know, stuff like Lightning Lap. They run those cars on the stock tires, and you have, you know, ZL1s, Porsches, you know, Z06, they're all on really good rubber, whereas the Z51's on the stock Michelin Pilot Sport 4S. Good street tire, but, you know, not up to snuff for track compared to, you know, some of the top tuner treadwears or like the supercar 3R. So day one, focused on the stock tire and just kind of getting used to the car. Oh, sorry. Focused on the stock tire and just kind of getting used to the car. First session went out, and very first flyer did a 201.3, which was faster than I was expecting. And then immediately followed that up. Second flyer did a 2-minute 0.7. Crazy strong for the tire that it was on. Had one more lap, was improving even more, but ended up getting held up in traffic. Was immediately super ecstatic about just the balance of the car, super fun, super dynamic. On my warm-up lap, spun the car. Kind of going off the info that the car was like pushy and everything, so I was trying not to scrub the front tire, and yeah, immediately spun the car because I was trying to protect the front, and the rear just came around. Super responsive to you know, just having a light trail pressure. So you have your initial brake hit, and then as you're trailing, you want to keep that trail pressure all the way to apex. And I think maybe that's somewhere where maybe less like advanced drivers, I guess, would maybe come completely out of the brake or get to throttle early, and that's kind of where they would pick up that understeer, because the car has a lot of drive out of the corner, which can definitely induce understeer there. As far as like the turn-in phase and having trail pressure in the car, it really responds even with the smaller front tire. We had that good first session, but then we kind of kept catching traffic or like kind of weird unaware people. So had a 159 lined up. That was kind of the goal with the stock tire, was a 159. Just came in that was had his flashers on. He was on like maybe a warm-up lap or something, and I don't know if he didn't see us or what, but kind of blocked us up all the way through the S's, and that ruined that lap. Went out later, and same thing, ended up catching a Ginetta in roller coaster after we were looking at a 159. Made the call to keep that tire on for the next day, just the very first morning session, just see if we could get at 59. We did. I posted that video separately, so I'll put the link in like some kind of card thing on here, and then also I'll have that in the description if you want to go check that out. Immediately came in and swapped to the Supercar 3R. It's like a 140 or 180 treadwear, something like that. It's about the same grip as like peak grip as a good 200 treadwear, so like a Bridgestone AF52, stuff like that. Peak grip approximately the same as those, but it holds on a little bit better, and it definitely takes a lot more heat getting into it. So kind of in chillier conditions, it's almost a little less ideal, because you're really struggling to get the pressures and the temperature of the tire right. Went out on that tire and set a 155.9, which I was really excited about to get that close, but then at the same time we were so close that I had mixed feelings on it, because we kind of just narrowly missed out on the mark we were looking for as far as fastest sub 80K car.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
So went back out, tried again, and just couldn't quite match the pace. I went home a little bit disappointed. So went back and did barber testing, rode Atlanta, and then we had some buddies going out to VIR. Just decided, hey, let's give it one more shot. Went out to VIR again. Day one, we were kind of wanting to just like get warmed up and dialed in, and ran out of brake pads the first session. Yeah, didn't really get much warming up in. Our friends at KNS, Ken, he reached out and took brake pads off of his personal Z51. And let me use those. Yeah, huge shout out to KNS. That was definitely unexpected, and because the brake pads that were supposed to be on the car got lost, and those were not even ordered through those guys. They were just nice enough to help out and kind of help out the cause. So yeah, huge shout out to KNS. That day I spent driving to Cary in the Z51, so streetcar things. Road trip down to Cary, then back up to VIR. That night threw the brake pads in, and then next morning went out. Did a 56 like pace wise, but wasn't able to get a full lap. Kept running into traffic, which is kind of the case in a lot of HPD stuff we were doing. So I was kind of worried we wouldn't get space in the next session where we were trying to put the lap down. I took the tires off and realized that we were on like corded tires. They were like chunked out and all this crazy stuff. When I saw that we were running like 56 pace, I was like, oh, we might have something here. Threw a fresh set of tires on, went back out and kind of just hoped that we would find space and not get held up. Got the tires warmed up, got the pressures they were a little bit off, but they were kind of in the window. Started a flying lap and then immediately caught traffic. Was a little bit frustrated there, but just kind of went around again, tried to gap out as best I could. I had my buddy Bodie in a Z06 ahead, and just tried to give him like a pretty good gap. And then I had a guy coming up behind me that I had passed that kind of ruined the lap before. So yeah, just kind of trying to manage that gap front and rear was a little tough, and backed it up to the guy behind me.
Now I want you to put the word out there that we back up. Understand me? We back up.
And then went on a flyer, and just looking at the predictive, I was like, okay, this is going to be the lap. Got a real mean exit out of Oak Tree, and then saw my buddy Bodie ahead of me, and he's in his Z06, so he kind of starts pulling on the straight, and I'm just like lighting him up with the flashers, like please, please, please,
Please, please, please, please, please, please.
and he saw that and immediately gave me the point by. So huge shout out to Bodie, thank you so much. So we were able to finish the lap out, and yeah, I'll just show you guys. Hopefully I can get this to show up on the camera.
Don't touch anything. Failure is contagious.
So hopefully that worked, I don't know. But yeah, we did a 155.28, which that just got us within our goal. So yeah, super excited about that. Across 5 different sessions, 2 different events, there was only 0.19 of a difference between the added up theoretical lap how do I describe this? The added up theoretical lap between all of those sessions together, there was only 0.19 difference between that theoretical and the lap we ran. So was not much. I thought maybe there was a 54, but I don't know. There wasn't much left on the table with that lap. So yeah, pretty happy with the lap. I'll let you guys watch it now.
Let's bounce. Cobras.
All right, so yeah, pretty impressive for a mostly stock Stingray. We talked about in the last video kind of everything that was done to it. Got the Tillet Seat, Chevy track alignment, brakes. So the brake pads we actually got from KNS. We were running a Girodisc GP40 front and rear, and he had a GP50 front for us to try out. We tried that out and actually picked up some good braking performance. So kind of actually in a roundabout way worked out, because the brake pads we had ordered were actually GP35s, and So we were actually going to go down in friction, and I think that would have been the wrong way. Worked out a little bit. We found some good data there. Yeah, just super stoked with the performance of the car. It's pretty crazy what you're getting at that price point.
I see your value now.
Low 55s, that's like, I mean, obviously the weather's better than when we ran in GT4 America. Fastest the front of the field in GT4 America during, those, you know, in the summer. But either way, like getting close to a GT4 car in race trim is pretty crazy. So yeah, we're gonna go baseline the car at Barber and then Road Atlanta. As of making this video, I've already done it, so I kind of already know. But yeah, let me know what your guys' predictions are for Barber. Like I said before, I'm just curious to know what you think. Hopefully you were honest and did it before you found out the VIR lap time. But either way, I just appreciate all the support that you guys have given me, and yeah, just really excited to kind of share some of the cool stuff we're doing. I got some stuff coming up with Supras and GT4 stuff next year. Got some exciting stuff with the C7. So yeah, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for all that. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys then.
Hey guys, it's Alan Patton. We had 4 sessions a day, and somehow I went through 5 sets of tires. But we're gonna try again tomorrow.